Hey Scorpio, it's Kathleen here to do your March reading. I'm going to start with some archetype cards. I want to get a sense of the archetypal energy that's out there surrounding the Scorpio collective for the month. So we'll start here and I'll get a feeling for the energies that we're dealing with in the reading. And then we'll move on to the Celtic Cross with some clarification and a couple of oracle cards at the end. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. You know the drill. This reading is not for every Scorpio in the collective. Spirit is going to give me the message that most needs to be heard by those Scorpios in the collective that most need to hear it. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can check out your Venus, Moon, or Rising sign. Venus for something if you're looking for answers to romantic questions. Probably a good place to start there. And your Rising sign if you're looking for career or purpose. Okay? So I'll get this into 3 piles. I'll split the deck and see what you got. So for Scorpio, I got the comic and the nectar. Okay, I love that comic card. How hilarious is that? Such a good card. Look, look, look. It's a kitty with a birthday hat. I love cats, so. Sorry, I digress. I'm going to start with the Lights Here's Tarot here. Actually, you know what? Let me read these off to you first. I got a little excited there after seeing the kitty. All right. The comic. The Joker, the Clown, the Fool. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up out of the darkness through laughter. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetypal energy actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may use the word genius, as humor requires one to see the situation from afar rather than to be swept away by the drama. The comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. Thus, within the comic is usually a sage or a magician, working healing magic upon their audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. Joy, jokes, and smiles are sign of a happy heart. Be wary of spiritual practices or teachers who leave the comic by the wayside. Okay. So don't be too serious. It's good to have a sense of humor, even about the darkest of situations. It helps us survive them, right? And overcome them and transform them into something digestible that we can manage, right? I know sometimes, oh, here we go. I've been in situations where, you know, something funny was the first thing I thought of, but not appropriate to say. And even though I couldn't say it out loud, it certainly helped me in the moment, right? Or someone else said something that helped me out in the moment. It made me laugh. Even in the dark, right? There's light. The nectar, let's start with this card. The medicine, the elixir, the garden. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar, or sacred elixir, is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle, intelligent forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Though esoteric, these images lead us to the central energy of the archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back to life. The nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, and people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed here, and it comes in subtle forms that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden that you've forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said when someone has activated this substance within, it is reflected in their shimmering eyes. I know a couple of Scorpios that have pretty shimmering eyes, actually. Sense the nectar within you, dripping from the crown of the head and soothing the brain. Let it drip down the spine like sweet honey. Right? And maybe the nectar in this situation, or the elixir, is your sense of humor, your comedy, your ability to make light of dark situations and to help people out with your insight, right? Because like the card says, it takes a serious intellect to be able to see life's shortcomings and misgivings and dark times as humorous, right? To find the sweet spot that, you know, is the healing medicine for other people. So with that being said, I'm going to do the Santa Morta here. Seems to fit. And then I will clarify with the Light Seer's Tarot. And 1. Everything in triplicate, right? 2. 3 represents me. 3 is the triangle. 3 is Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. 3 is divinity. Let's see here. Do I have any that are overflipped? No. Okay. One more. Okay. Now it takes me a minute to lay out the cards. If you want to fast forward, please feel free. I will go through each of them as we get to the card reading, but I do allow cards to jump from the deck. I do not pull cards from the deck. It's just the way I operate. It's the way I like to do things. There's no right or wrong way to do them. It's just the way that I do them. So over to you to decide what works best for you. I would ask you to honor that. No shade, no obligation. You know what I mean? Okay, 5 of Swords here. Although they're kind of coming out fast tonight. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow, you've got some serious energy here. Okay. Magician. Oh, at the top. 7 of Cups here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right. So let's start here. Page of Cups. This is you, Aquarian. This is a person I'm reading for, whoever that may be out there in the Scorpio collective. This is a Page of Cups. This is wanting to make an offer of love to someone. She's got her love potion, see love in her eyes. This is a feminine energy here on this card, but this could be masculine or feminine, male or female is my point, yeah. Covered by the 3 of Wands. So this is trying to make, this is making an offer of love, like you have adoration for someone. You know, pages are in their infancy. This is just kind of that, ooh, I just think they're amazing kind of energy. And then you've got 3 of Wands here. And 3 of Wands is, I'm waiting for my ship to come in. That's your obstacle, right? So maybe you're waiting for them to say or do something that gives you the confidence to move forward and make your pronouncement of love for them, okay? In the subconscious, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. That's working hard in the subconscious on prosperity. So something in your subconscious. I think maybe you think that you need to be more financially sound before you make this offer. Or maybe you're waiting for something to come in terms of money for this offer to be made, so you feel like you have something to offer. I'm not sure. And then here in the conscious mind, you've got this 9 of Swords. Like, I want to move on from where I am. Taking my bags, I'm moving on. I'm making an offer to this person, but I'm kind of stuck because I'm waiting for my ships to come in, and there's got to be enough resources here. And you've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So you had everything in the recent past, and it's gone, right? In the past, and it's gone. So it feels to me like there was, you know, off the top of my head, it instantaneously, I think of a marriage divorce situation where you had everything, you thought you had everything, the house, the home, the, you know, see the home with a little heart on it here, the 10 of Cups. And that is no longer there in your life. And now you found some new interest and you want to make a move, but you're waiting for things to kind of work themselves out here before you actually make an offer. You've moved on. You're trying to move on with this person. Maybe you think this person will help you move on. I don't know. Although that is always a scary proposition because you can only validate yourself. 5 of Swords. You had someone in this situation who wanted to win at all costs, right? So maybe you're still settling out some legalese here, some assets, something like that nature. Because you've got 5 of Swords, which basically says that there's someone you're still doing battle with who wants to win at all costs, and you had to walk away from this. The Tower is at the bottom of the spread here. So Tower moment is a disruptive moment that is completely uncomfortable. And maybe that was a divorce. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting from this read for whoever this is for. That there was something that was uncomfortable, that rocked your world, that upset your apple cart, that took you for a spin. And you're still kind of in that attitude of, you know, this is just terrible, whatever. And then you have Four of Swords here where you kind of went and took a time out to kind of regroup. And then you've got Temperance here, which is in your hopes and fears, like being patient, but hoping something else will change, or your ships will come in, or you'll be able to resolve this money situation so you can move on and claim your prize over here. And then you've got the Magician. You're also trying to manifest this here. You've got a wand. You're trying, you know, you got your wand, you've got your cups, you've got all of the elements here to try and manifest. Your final outcome is, I'm going to bring something to myself here. I'm going to get mine, is the energy here in the final outcome. Yeah. Wow. Hierophant here. The bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because you haven't moved on yet. It hasn't completely ended this karmic cycle, and I think it's because you're holding on here, waiting for these things to change before you do something, right? Two of Pentacles here, juggling. These are like the twin flames here, but you're juggling. I think what you want and what you had. In order for this wheel to move, you have intuition here that you should be doing something and making this move, but you're not, because you're waiting. All right, let me get some clarification on this. And I feel like I should clarify. Hold on. No, I'm going to go here. Now I said light seers, but it's going to be this one. It's Enlightenment Tarot. That's where I'm being drawn, so that's where we're going. That is where we're going. Let me just say here in this energy, if you're waiting and you're having patience and waiting for something to resolve itself, before you do what's right for you, don't. You know, no time like the present. If the person that you're interested in is also interested in you, they will understand what you're going through. And maybe your assumptions about what they will find acceptable or not acceptable are not accurate. Have you asked them? Have you talked to them? No, not yet, right? Because you're waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, so we've got Six of Cups. Ooh, this is someone returning from the past with an offer. Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. So there is an offer of money coming in. Maybe this is a job offer or something that offsets this financial concern. And there's a Queen of Cups here. This Queen of Cups, this person is an empath. They're emotionally intelligent. They are able to be vulnerable. And then the Six of Cups is an offer coming in from a past friend. Possibly this person is the same person. Interesting. Yeah, there are flowers in that cup though. There isn't water. This is kind of like a, hi, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a long time, right? Three of Pentacles is the architecture of the priest and the church building this temple arch here on this card. And essentially it represents the three, the Trinity, the working on your spirituality piece, right? To construct yourself again, to kind of rebuild yourself. Temperance. You get Temperance again. So you've gotten Temperance twice, and this is saying you have no patience here. I think the universe has something in mind for you, something planned for you. Maybe this Queen of Cups coming back. Knight of Cups. So Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups, here's your pair. Interesting. This is a feminine energy and a masculine energy. The gender could be reversed, right? This could be a female and this could be a male. But definitely an offer coming back in. I don't think that's you. I think that's them coming to you. That's what I think. Or maybe you have more than one prospect here going on. I don't know. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So he gets Page of Pentacles, not the King of Pentacles. Not yet. Not yet. I think you have to have patience for all this to come in. and Page of Wands. So there is an offer of passion. There's an offer of money and stability and an offer of passion. Not where you want it to be exactly. It's not exactly your ships you're waiting to have come in worth of passion, of financial resources. That makes sense. Sorry, I'm tripping on myself a little bit here. But it is something. So again, you want to make the offer because you have gone through all of this and you're moving on. To truly move on, stop waiting for your ships to come in. Stop waiting until you have this or that you think they're going to find acceptable. You've had a Tower moment here, so be sure that you don't bring your burdens into the relationship and that you do take this time out, right? Take this time out in your environment to reflect on what happened and why and what your role was in it and what your part was in it, so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. Have some patience here. You're working on manifesting, and you are manifesting some stuff into you. Some stuff is coming to you, okay? And this battle that you're having, I think you're going to come out okay, and you will have something coming to you after that, but don't wait for things to be over and perfect and finalized before you actually speak your truth. You know, your truth doesn't have to wait for anybody or anything, right? All right. I'm going to get some animal cards for you guys, which I haven't done in a while, but I think I want to right now. So I will. Okay. Fox. And who's this person? The elephant. Huh. Interesting. I have a feeling they're the fox and you're the elephant here. Okay. The elephant has a fire burning in their trunk. They have passion. They have intuition and a third eye knowing. Elephants never forget. They don't forget their past loves. They don't forget kindnesses. They don't forget the people who were there for them, right? And then you've got the fox, who is a faithful family type of person, but very intelligent. Let me get you an actual reading on the fox here. There he is. Smart, strong, partner, mate, wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. And maybe that's your Page of Pentacles. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations, and foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. So, in other words, don't wait forever, like, right? Nothing's ever going to be perfect. But they don't do well when they slip away is definitely a message related to this waiting that you had in the reading. Unstoppable, auspicious, and wise, and that is you. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, here we go, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. When in balance, the elephant is one-pointed, focused, generous, and loving. Okay? And I think I'll get one last Earth Oracle card for you, and then that will be that. Remember, we got to do 3. Have to do 3. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Okay. Now we can get one. Spirit, can I have an Earth Oracle card, please, for the Scorpio Collective with regard to this waiting to make their truth be known, their affections be known. Okay. Influence. Let's see what influence has to say. That was just a book, sorry. Influence, falling on the floor. All right. Balance imagination and reality and be cautious of giving undue influence to baseless assumptions. So again, you know, if you're thinking this person I need to wait until this happens or that happens or whatever before I make my move and I can move on and have this person and whatever, you know, don't give undue influence to baseless assumptions. Distinguish between opinion and evidence. Become aware of false limitations. Don't put real effort into providing a doubt or fear wrong. Be open to new ideas and perspectives. Do your homework and ensure a claim can hold true in practice as well as theory. Only through the eyes of the soul can the true nature of life, existence, and purpose be known. All of life flows from one divine heart of creation. You have a purpose, a meaning, and a role to play in this journey called life. It may be beyond the knowing of the physical world, but is not beyond the knowing of your soul. Imagine boarding a sea vessel and setting off for a grand adventure into the great unknown. You have a great crew, plenty of supplies, and you're looking forward to encountering countless new sights and sounds. You may return home with tantalizing tales. Perhaps you'll find a pristine paradise to call home. This is a great world of possibility awaiting you, and you are ready to embrace whatever comes your way. But how different would this journey be if you thought the world was flat? If every night you went to sleep worrying you might slip off the edge, never to return, how would it change your outlook? What would you do differently? Would you dare leave sight of familiar shores? Believing the earth was flat wouldn't make it so, but it would create false limitations and influence everything on your journey. Likewise, believing you are unworthy, unlovable, or incapable doesn't make it so. Be conscious of your thoughts, opinions, and values that are influencing your journey. So again, you know, whatever these limitations are, whatever these ships it's funny, it was like 3 of, wands waiting for your ships to come in, and this is what we're talking about, a sea vessel here, but the point still remains the same, right? If you believe you are unworthy, unlovable, or incapable, that is your perception, and when you put that out there, you're manifesting that into you. So don't do that, okay? Just because you may feel unworthy at this time, that you have to wait for the money, or you have to wait for the client, or you have to wait for this thing to be settled with the ex, or you have to wait for whatever, doesn't make it so, okay? You're worthy, you're lovable, and you're capable right now, today, and so is your truth. So I encourage you to think about that and maybe take some time out and go within and think about that, because you're putting on hold something, and it said, don't let the fox slip away, right? The fox doesn't do well when he slips away, or she slips away. Don't lose sight of your dreams and what you want out of fear that you may not be accepted, because you are lovable and worthy. Okay, Scorpio? I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this resonated with you for whoever I was reading for. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe at the end of this video so that other people can see the message. The more people that do that, the more people will see the message, and that is the whole point of this thing that I'm doing. If you want to follow me over on Facebook and Instagram, you can. Instagram, I have contests running on over there. I do giveaway boxes. I do fun little musical cards. It's kind of the place where I play a little bit more than I can do on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, or you're interested in different things that I post, go on over there and follow me there as well. Until mid-month, I hope you do well, and I hope that you take into consideration the fact that you don't have to wait to speak your truth. And I will talk to you mid-month. Okay, Scorpio? Love you guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you later.